Okay, go live on Instagram. Yeah, just check in to make sure that I'm live everywhere on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube, and I am. All right, so let's get this started. Okay, I've been promising you guys that I was going to do this presentation. It's taken me a while to put all the slides together, get all the background information, including information from doctors who were giving us information on live blood analysis and the hydrogels that are present in people's live blood, both vaccinated and unvaccinated. So I've got some information from, let's see, I'll bring this to the table here. Boom. And slide. Okay, so this is hydrogels in the COVID vaccine. And it is by, let's see, Dr. Anna Maria and Dr. Len Burr and Dr. David Nixon. So these are some informations from doctors about the presence of the hydrogels, as you can see. In the COVID vaccine. So many of you guys might have known that I've been doing live blood analysis events. I've been doing them specifically to see my blood and my family members' blood and others' blood who both were unvaccinated and vaccinated, and then test a private 8-day detox that became available to me through a dear friend that I've done business with prior to all this COVID nonsense back in the day, who's absolutely wonderful. And I'm so, so blessed to be able to be working with them in this sphere. So I've been meaning to give you guys this presentation, and I'm going to show you slides of my blood and family members' bloods of mine that is both vaccinated and unvaccinated before and after the 8-day detox, as well as some information about other testing that I did with the detox, just because I wanted to be incredibly thorough before I suggested it to anybody at all. So let's go back and see. These were the doctor's information that you can find on Rumble. I've linked them in the YouTube and Facebook, and I will put them in my links on Instagram. So here's what we started to see. These are all photos of live blood analysis happening in our salon in Okotoks. Now, you'll see that these are all hydrogels. Let me just remove myself here. So this is vaccinated blood hydrogels. So you'll see that you can see these are hydrogels because both ends are pointed. So when both ends are pointed on either side, that is a hydrogel that was from the vaccine or vaccine shedding or environmental toxins and contaminations in the environment. So when that happens, we wanted to see if we could detox from them, either if you're vaccinated or if you're unvaccinated. Let's go back to next slide. So these are in a vaccinated individual. You'll see the hydrogels look like blood clots, and then you'll see some other anomalies. This particular bottom slide right there, that looks like a microchip to me. Nanotech is what they're saying. These sort of things are, if you go back into some of this information from these doctors, you've got some hydrogel information and then some self-assembled quantum dots, kinetically active microstructures. So this is like nanotech in the blood, and you can see it right there. So here's my live blood. I didn't find anything in my live blood when I was looking at it, and I was really quite upset because I was like, well, I want a reason to detox. Like, if my blood's just fine and good, then why would I? But then here we go. We start looking at my dried blood analysis, and then you have to look here. It is a very, very interesting little speck, and we're going to get into what that looks like closer up. So it looks a lot like these right here on the bottom, this microchip looking nanotech, and then there's in my blood right there, in my live blood or my dried blood. So this then gave me a reason to want to detox myself on top of detoxing my other family members who have been vaccinated. So we went forward. This was also an unvaccinated family member, and this was their live blood. So you're seeing different anomalies both in the live blood and in the dried blood. Um, and this is an unvaccinated person. So it might be from environmental toxins, whatever the case might be. So we've got a lot of stuff. And this is, I wanted to be very, very thorough with my blood analysis. So I actually did 2 live blood analysis before I did the detox because I wanted to see, is this stuff going to show up more than once? And it absolutely did. So this is another nanotech looking microchip. There's no 90-degree angles in nature. There's no like straight, completely straight lines like that. Like that's not what happened. So this is definitely unnatural. It's definitely like a man-made sort of thing. And so this was after the 8-day detox for me. This is my live blood. There was no anomalies in it at all whatsoever. And then this is my dry blood. There was no anomalies in it whatsoever. And then this was the live blood of my unvaccinated family, or sorry, my vaccinated family member right here. And there was absolutely no anomalies. It was interesting because she actually was dealing with some difficulty that ramped up massively after she got the vaccine, where she was actually spitting up approximately around 6 ounces of phlegm a day. Could you imagine how absolutely annoying that would be? And so after she did the detox, what happened is it didn't completely go away, but her blood looked absolutely amazing. And it actually ramped all the way down to the point where she's only suffering from having about 1 ounce of phlegm that she has to cough up a day. So an extremely huge um, improvement in her blood, where we didn't see anything in the live blood that we were seeing before, and we didn't see anything in the dry blood that we were seeing before. And I was just really, really impressed with both of those results. So the other thing that I did with the detox was I took it into another natural health practitioner of mine who was testing it for me specifically for any issues that I was working out with my health, and for it working in conjunction with what I'm currently taking. And so she tested it. She literally, as soon as she seen it, she's like, "What is this? It's amazing." She held it, she tested it, she did her thing with it. And she was just like, "I don't even know what this is." But she's like, "This is working for you for this, 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 and this." And I'm really, really excited to hear the results. And so I was really excited to hear her excited about it after doing her testing on it. And so I went ahead after that and I did my detox. And then I did my after of my live blood analysis. And that confirmed what she was saying, that it was removing the unknown anomaly, man-made, possible nanotech particles out of my blood. And then I witnessed it remove those same things out of both my vaccinated family member and my unvaccinated family members. So all those things that you guys seen in their blood, I didn't get photos of all of their afters because it's a kind of private thing, but we all were extremely excited. We did get some after photos of theirs, which I showed you, where there was no anomalies, there was no hydrogels, there was no man-made square looking things. So we're super, super excited about that. Now, moving on to what is this 8-day private detox. The 8-day private detox, it's only got 3 very simple ingredients. It is absolutely amazing. It's fast. It takes 8 days. A lot of other protocols that are being talked about out there, they take months and months and months or years of daily regimen to do the same results as this 8 day just completely works over the blood in the body and helps your body to heal itself. So it also is known to reduce harmful effects of the vaccine. It's a detox that does intense releasing of contaminants in the blood, which then continues through the rest of the body that the blood feeds, resulting in positive effects for everybody. So my experiences personally are I have no more perceived nanotech. My vaccinated family member has improved massively. Yeah, that's right. And I'm really, really excited and pleased about all of my results. And I've been doing extensive testing. I paid for each of these live blood analysis. I did multiple family members. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars altogether in my testing, including the other practitioners' tests, just so I could be 100% absolutely sure of what I am suggesting to somebody out there based on my own experiences. So if you have had similar experiences and you want more information, because it is a private detox, there is a private agreement to enter into. Now, there's a reason why we are keeping this private is because when you are in the public realm, if anybody knows anything about that sort of stuff, you have the Canadian government, you have the US government, you have the FDA, you have the Canada Health, you have all of these governing bodies looming over you and just like, you know, and I don't know about you, but I don't really trust governing bodies enough to tell me that is something safe and effective. I do my due diligence and I'm passing that due diligence on to you. And you're welcome to gain more information, including names of doctors doing tests. There has actually been a local doctor who, let's see, where's that information? There's been a local doctor who did some amazing tests and they had better than they could have ever imagined results. And I can't tell you what those results are. However, if you'd like to know more about those tests, you're welcome to enter into a private agreement and join calls revealing all these results to you, including who the doctor is. You could potentially get on a phone call with the doctor, call a video call with other people who are vaccinated and or unvaccinated with their experiences of the detox. You get the actual community of people who are detoxing from the harmful effects from the vax and environmental toxins. So, yeah, I agree, Shane. The public realm is dysfunctional and essentially Babylon. Absolutely. So, we are moving out of the public realm. This is not publicly available, but this is privately available. I'm going to warn you guys right now that there is a limited amount of the one key main natural herbal ingredient in this 3 ingredient detox. And that there's actually a war going on between we the people, the people that I'm working with, who are offering this detox to people, and some people from China who are trying to go and buy up all of this stuff. So this is just new information that we've learned this week. China was going to put in a major offer and take all of the harvest of it and then secure all of the future harvests of this herb. And it's down to the wire where we want to still be able to offer it to everyday people. At this point in time, they're trying to scoop it all up for their own citizens and for only the private elite. They're going to be offering this amazing, amazing detox for like upwards of $100,000 if they get their hands on absolutely everything. So what we're trying to do is to offer it to the people by fundraising with the people. So more people who enter into the private agreement and they become like part of our community, learning, testing, sharing results, everything private, keeping the government out of our closets, then the more that we are going to be able to have the resources. So far, all of the founders who you will be able to meet and talk to on the phone, on video calls, if you're part of the private membership association involved with the detox, all of those people will be available to you to talk. Let's see. I'm actually not live on. That's okay. So all those people will be available for you to talk to if you enter into the private agreement. So there's a couple of different options where you can just go ahead and pay the membership price and then be a part, and you get the detox with the membership price, or you can pay a smaller fee just to get information to decide whether you would like to pay the full cost and have the membership and receive the detox as your membership benefit. There's a website, a members area. You're going to be able to have all of the people, the founding members, like at your fingertips in order to join calls, that sort of stuff. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on everywhere. And this detox, I've seen it with my own eyes, in my own blood, in my family's blood. It actually gets everything out of there. So I'm super, super excited about that. Super happy about that. If you, for myself, I'm part of a much larger team, but we are also offering to become a part of our team for anybody who would like to invest in the detox, which we're offering a couple of different things. Let me just see. It is, if you would like to invest in this detox and be able to be one of the people to have your name with this detox against China trying to buy it all from everybody, then you have two options. And then one is having equity in the private company, and it's a 6% equity offering on every $25,000 USD investment. Or option number two is 200% return in 12 months. So we're looking for investors. There's a small window of opportunity because the deadline for China to just scoop up all of the herb is, I think it's like August 28th or something like that. We've extended the deadline slightly just by buying time. By all of our private members are spending their own money in order to secure this product, in order to bring it to the people, because we're seeing massive, massive, amazing um, positive benefits and effects. There was one lady who is happy to share her story with you privately in conversation, but she had spent $60,000 on different things that were supposed to have healed her vaccine injuries. And she wasn't, like things like frequency machines and like all sorts of different, like, there's those wands and there's those frequency, and there's all sorts of different there's everything. And then, like, because they had just eat cilantro, like all sorts of different protocols for detoxing, but none of them are boom, 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 8 days. Some people might take 2 doses, so like 16 days, or like a dose every 3 months, like every quarter of the year or something, in order. It depends on your level of contamination. So, but none of them work that quickly. None of them work, and none of them are like, you can't see the results from the beginning of the 8 day to the end of the 8 day like you can with this. Um, so I'll have to answer that question for you privately, Shane. That's a very good one. But it's like, it's first of all, I can't really say. I'll tell you privately. It's not like in this general vicinity of the world. But anyways, the private agreement protects us from public realms and public scrutiny, and it allows us to have a community around healing ourselves and healing each other. Um, so there's the investment opportunity, and then there is just the detox. You're more than welcome to be a part of the community without taking the detox and learn more. There's just agreement to be signed. You can find the agreement. Sorry, I can send you the agreement if you go onto my website, mistywindmedia.com. I guess that I should edit my caption and put that in there as well. So you go mistywindmedia.com, fill out the connect form on the bottom, and I can send you wherever you are in the world our agreement. Right now we're in Canada. We have an agreement for the US. I believe we have a UK agreement, and Australia agreement, and working on other agreements all around the world. So that is the end of my presentation for now. I have a lot more information. If you were to talk to me privately, I can only give you a little bit of information publicly, but you can trust that I have done extensive testing through multiple different people with multiple different histories, and I am myself and everybody who comes in contact with this detox is just blown away by its results. I don't even know what else to say except stay healthy out there, you guys, and just know that there is contaminants everywhere in our world. And if you aren't detoxing on the regular, it doesn't have to be this detox. If you're gonna just detox every single day a little bit, then just definitely do it. It's not for the super uber healthy anymore. It is for the average person who wants to survive and thrive in a world full of toxic contaminants, whether it's being injected right into, or the big thing that I think where I got my nanoparticles was from the dental anesthetic, because the dental anesthesia, whichever, I went to the dentist a number of times in 2021 and early 2022, just before the convoy. And I firmly believe that that is where I got my nanoparticle looking tech in my blood. So definitely, definitely be aware and be careful about that. That's all the time that I've got for today. Thank you guys for joining me. And if you want more information, go on mistywindmedia.com and contact me in the contact form. I will send you more information and talk to you. Have a good day, you guys.